Okay, guys, let's talk a little bit about something called spinal stenosis. Okay, so spinal stenosis is something that typically affects people in their life who have had lower back problems and are starting to be in their more senior years of life. Spinal stenosis is something that creates pressure on the spinal cord as it passes through from vertebrae to vertebrae. So, what I'd like you to think about the spine as is a bunch of donuts that have a hole cut out of the middle. So, if I stacked 24 donuts on top of each other and they all had a hole in the middle, if they're lined up properly, that if I look down from the top of the donut stack, I'll actually see a tunnel that goes right through the donuts. Okay? The spinal bones line up the same way. Those spinal bones actually have an opening in them right through here, and that opening is where the actual spinal cord passes through from head down to tailbone. Okay? When this black opening here begins to get smaller and it starts to tighten up, it actually will start to look more like this, and that opening is getting more narrow. So imagine as you're looking at a stack of 5 donuts and they all have an opening in them where the diameter of the donut is 2 inches, the donut hole is 2 inches, but you get to a couple of those donuts and all of a sudden the diameter of that donut hole goes down to 1 inch. Okay? That creates a narrowing of the tunnel in there and puts direct pressure onto the spinal cord as it passes through that area. So people who have spinal stenosis need special management protocols. In this area of Niagara where we are, we're blessed to be very close to Toronto, where there's a special practitioner there who did some of the world's leading research on spinal stenosis. There are particular protocols that are very helpful for spinal stenosis, and they are also shown to be able to help people get a decent quality of life coming back. So if you have spinal stenosis, again, the thing that I would encourage you the most with is to develop an active approach to managing it so that your body can do as much as possible to prevent future progression, alleviate discomfort, and be able to contain and maintain quality of life as much as possible.